Hey guys, back to East Realty, part of the Johnson Group here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia, with my buddy Brandon Giebler from Next Move. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Living the dream, living the dream. Traffic, living the dream.
Heck yeah,
Living my
heck yeah.
best life.
Traffic and living the dream. What did you think about that snow, dude?
I mean, it was cute. It was perfect while it lasted. I think it came in and it left perfect. It was great. It was cute. Don't like it. You can go.
I didn't stay here in Savannah so that I could experience snow every year.
Right.
They need to stop.
Right.
Right
That's
now.
why we don't go up north.
Well, I want to say first off, for everybody that watched the last Monday night show and helped to drive people to the Savannah International Food and Wine Tasting. Hey, this show and all your help, you guys shared it out, you guys watched it, you guys bought tickets, you sold the event out. The event coordinator was super stoked. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And we got hello y'all already in the chat. Hey, hello y'all. Thank you for joining. She says she loved the snow.
Oh my gosh. How was the event?
It was great.
I don't know. I mean, go.
I'm sorry, Brandon. We couldn't get you tickets.
I just help save babies by getting people to go.
Yes. Well, hey, you know what? The children, there's a lot of money raised. So once again, like I said, I want to thank the organizer, Beth. I want to thank Roberto Liocci for coming on our show last Monday and then giving a heck of a presentation at the Savannah Food and Wine Festival. So super excited. But now we're going to be talking about today. First, I want to show you down below is the market stats for the Port Wentworth area. So as you can see, the market is down everywhere. I mean, days on market down. That's good, right?
Right. Thank God.
But if you guys have any questions about that, definitely hit in the chat too. But today we're going to be talking about the development of downtown Port Wentworth. We're going to talk about the trail system, and we're going to talk about updates to Anchor Park. So I'm super excited. We're going to have Sean Randawala and Thomas Barbie on here on the show to talk about. So if you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat. You have any questions about the anything going on in Port Wentworth, they're here to answer your questions. So I'm super excited to bring them on. Are you ready, buddy?
Yeah. Megan, what is that? Come on.
What is that?
I regret. Why did I ask her to join? Why did I ask her to join?
Well, hey guys, welcome on. I appreciate Sean Randawala and Thomas Barbie. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Excited. Good. How'd you guys deal with the snow?
I was here. I mean, we were open at a store and still working, you know. So
well, everybody,
I loved it. It was perfect. Only a few hours that it lasted because when that Georgia sun came up, it melted all the way.
Gone.
Yeah.
I can deal with a few hours of snow.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Well, hello, y'all says
because I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it snows 3 to 4 months every year.
Oh. Hey, I'm from I'm there, too. You know that.
No problem.
Georgia.
Oh yeah, we Hoosiers, baby.
Hoosiers. There you go. So hello, y'all says hello, Councilman.
People respect Indiana now, even in football.
Absolutely, winning championships and stuff, rings and whatnot.
Apparently in basketball too, women's basketball. Maybe
that's our jam right there. Is basketball typically, but hey, we won a championship, so I'm super excited about it. But all right, guys, so I appreciate you guys joining. And people didn't come to talk about Indiana, so we're gonna start talking about the downtown development. Once again, if you guys have questions about any of this or anything about Port Wentworth, please put it in the chat.
All right. So we're going to get started with the State Road 25, which obviously gets a lot of traffic, especially truck traffic, which is impacting the safety of the people, the walkability, and the road maintenance. So, Sean, could you, right now, how is that affecting the safety and the pedestrians' experience of the downtown?
So, according to the new transportation plan, GDOT gave us the State Route 21 from Grange Road to Bonnie Bridge, right? So the trucks, there's only going to be a limited truck traffic coming through that area for deliveries, a few industries that are there. 99% of that traffic is going to be cut down. They will have to make a left on Grange Road, come on 21, make a right on Bonnie Bridge to get into South Carolina. And that was our main goal, reducing truck traffic for downtown, just getting a better quality of life. Just driving big trucks down there is dangerous. They don't care for people, speed through there most of the time. And, the houses are shaking. People don't want to walk around with big trucks going through there. And we want downtown to be vibrant, walkable, and safe for the residents.
Absolutely. Okay, I can see that. All right. Well, let me ask you, Thomas, how feasible is this plan to keep people from going down, the trucks from going through downtown?
It is very feasible and very realistic because we're going to put a few traffic calming items in, a couple of roundabouts, some what they call speed tables. It's imagine a speed bump that's about 12 inches high, but about 6 to 8 feet long, and then you have to come up, drive over, and drive down, and that's going to stop the most of the truck traffic. There will still be a few trucks that want to take on those tables in the roundabouts, especially the ones that from the International Trade Center. We know that they're good business for the city, and we don't want to stop them. But we're mostly concerned about cutting down on those truckers that just want to make those shortcuts coming through Port Wentworth. But it's definitely feasible, and we look forward to putting our plan into action.
Nice. So if this plan moves forward, Sean, what would you say the residents would notice first that something's actually happening?
I mean, definitely, this wasn't something that just happened overnight, right? We've been working on this plan for about 3 years now. And, trying to get road, dedicated to a city from GDOT is almost like pulling teeth. It's very hard to do. You have to get a bunch of people on board to get into your plan. We have to do a study for it. It took us some time, but it's finally done. That's what matters. And we can definitely control what goes on city road. We cannot control what happens on state highways. But since they dedicated that road to the city, we definitely have a lot more control on what flows through there.
Fantastic. Well, Josh said, looks like traffic won't be moving. And hello, y'all says, I do appreciate this plan for the folks downtown. However, the trucks are horrible on 21. I know we can't change that, but thankful for the downtown folks. And then she also said the state really makes cities jump through hoops to plan and budget. So thank you for your comments. Yeah. You have any responses to
that? Oh, my God.
I kind of do. You are correct. That we can't really make the state do too much. That's why we asked them to give us that road, the whole area from Bonnie Bridge all the way down to Grange Road. So the city would be responsible for it. And once we're responsible for it, we can manage it and do what we want to do to it. That's how we're going to be able to stop the majority of those trucks coming down through there and make that whole little area walkable for the citizens and to attract other little businesses. But that person is definitely correct. The state is like pulling like teeth, like Sean said, with a chisel and a hammer. But once the city owns actual street, we have more control over it.
Nice.
Right. So if you were over this truck traffic or traffic in general, tell us in the comments below, would you support the rerouting of the truck traffic downtown? Put in the comments below.
Put it in the chat, guys. Let's go. All right. Very good. So as part of the plan about revitalizing downtown, separates downtown into two character areas: a vibrant main street on State Road 25, wide sidewalks, storefronts, and civic spaces, and then the neighborhood village on Barnsley and Cantyre, mixed housing, small business, and festival park. So what does vibrant Main Street actually look like in real life? Is that restaurants, retail, and events? Sean, what do you think?
I mean, definitely a combination of everything. Vibrant to me feels like, hey, there's plenty of green space around. Big sidewalks to walk on. Even people can drive their golf carts through there. Make it into a golf cart friendly, road. Having some restaurants with little seating outside. Some trees planted for shade so people can walk in. 100-degree Georgia heat, which we don't recommend, but at least there'll be some shaded area under the trees where you can walk through.
It'll take your breath away. It'll take your breath away.
Yeah, and then we have a lot of space on the right of ways on Highway 25 as well. I think we have almost 15 feet on both sides of that road. So we are definitely want to make that as big of a sidewalk as possible with some green space so people have lots of room to walk, cross accesses, so people can walk across and have a vibrant downtown.
Nice. So I'll ask you, Thomas, how does widening the sidewalks and then adding the greenery change the business potential?
What that does, it attracts the little small mom and pop shops, because to have a good, vibrant downtown, first of all, you got to have the citizens and you got to have the businesses. And once you make the environment conducive and inviting to the mom and pops shops, they will come. There's an old saying, a movie a long time ago with Kevin Costner: if you build it, they will come. And that's what we're focusing on. We're going to build what the citizens have beat into our brains and pushed us to get her done. I mean, we had multiple meetings with Kimberly Horn Engineering, a landscaping concept company, and citizens came out and they picked the pictures of what they would like to see downtown area, and we took all those comments and put it into what you see on there, the pictures that you see. And that's what we're working on, widening those sidewalks to ensure they're because we know it's a lot of people have golf carts downtown and they like to, I call it the lazy free living. You ain't always got to get in your car. You can just get in that golf cart, go to Dollar General or go down to the gas station, El Cheapo, and get you something to drink, or a Sneakers bar or something, then head on back home. But what we want to do is attract little businesses to come, making it thriving for businesses to come, making the environment good for them to come. And we're so excited, man. Me and Sean, we are very excited about it.
I can't wait. I mean, going through downtown, when I took my wife down there, she was really stunned because she'd never been down there. All we know of Port Wentworth is, well, we get off 95, we go up 21, and that's Port Wentworth. You know what I'm saying? So we've been here since 2021, and I'm not, like I said, and I try to tell everybody in the Port Wentworth chat and all that, like me and I'm not from Port Wentworth, so I don't know the issues that you guys have. So if you guys have the issues, put it in the chat. Let us know. But yeah, she was stunned of what it looked like downtown. So I'm glad that we got something going on to make that a lot better. And Hello Y'all says, I know folks don't know that cities are required to have balanced budgets. Not even states have to have balanced budgets. It's a tough job. She also says this would be great, not the Georgia heat, laugh out loud, but appreciate this plan. I don't think people understand how young this city is in the grand scheme of things. This is a promising change. So Hello Y'all likes what you guys are doing.
Thank goodness.
So
Thank you.
The neighborhood village area includes housing mixed with small businesses. Who is that designed for? Can you talk to that, Thomas?
Who is it designed for? It's designed for individuals that want to be in a sustainable, safe, walkable community. Specifically, hometown citizens that like the hometown feel, be able to escape the hustle and bustle of the big city life. We don't have too many high-rise buildings downtown, but we do plan on attracting mom and pop shops. And we're even Downtown Development Authority. We can help some local citizens that want to start a business. We can help build it for them, and show them some things, how to run a business and just how to get started, basically. We look forward to the first one that wants the partnership with us to make this a reality.
Nice. So what about Festival Park? So it's planned on being like the centerpiece for the city. Sean, what kind of
Well,
events could you host?
the festival park won't be the actual centerpiece, but it'll be one of our pieces within the city. The destination for the centerpiece of our city is going to be Anchor Park, but the festival is definitely a area of the city that we'll continue to use as far as a Stand Up for America Day. Someday we might be able to switch it every now and then to the north end of town or something like that. But we are more concerned about keeping the unity of the citizens that have been supporting Stand Up for America Day. And most people know exactly where that festival field is at. So we don't want to take that away from them totally. We want to still maintain that unity that we have in Port Wentworth, because we are one Port Wentworth.
I mean, you could host, multiple things. You could host like a little small farmer market, food truck nights, holiday celebration, outdoor concerts, movie nights, cool performances, citywide culture events. There's multiple things that site could hold. It could hold almost 300 to 500 people there, so it could be used for multiple different events. It's a big open field. We just saw city just spent some money and made brand new bathrooms and concession stands on the festival site. That's a big addition. Before, we never had bathrooms there. We had to always get porta potties and stuff like that. And, that was a good little investment from the city to add that stuff in there.
Yeah. And we're also resurfacing the basketball court and putting in some pickleball courts.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, let me ask you something real quick about the Downtown Development Authority. Sean, can you talk about what that is and what it's intended to do for the city?
So our Downtown Development Authority is just not for downtown; it's for citywide, right? And you can, as a business owner, you can come to us for help. For building help. Help them secure some financing. If you're struggling with business or whatever, we can help you, guide you through it. Help out whichever way you can. It's mainly geared towards business owners, right? To make downtown into a very nice, sustainable area. For example, if they have a site or something like that, they need help financing it. Downtown Development Authority can come in, finance it for them. Help them get the business started, and they can pay for the loans and stuff like that from there, and just help out whichever way we can to bring a vibrant neighborhood. We can always use city property to fill in pockets of spaces where something that the citizens need and we don't have it in certain areas. We can definitely use Downtown Development Authority to bring in those things and find people that will actually run it and have a vibrant business there.
Okay, and if somebody wanted to be a part of it, like, is there like a process they got to be? So if there's a potential future business owner or somebody that wants to be in it, like, how does someone get in it?
Application.
So definitely, if being a business owner definitely helps. Our main goal is as long as you are a resident of Port Wentworth and you are supporting businesses and stuff like that, just email Steve Davis or James Touchton, and they will put you on there, and with an application, small little business resume or something like that, and we can definitely look through it. There's currently 2 spots open on our Downtown Development Authority board.
All right, cool. All right, so put in the chat, guys. Would you rather see more restaurants, shops, or housing in downtown Port Wentworth? And let's catch up in the chat a little bit. So we've been letting it go by. You guys have some good information, so we don't want to stop you guys. But hello, y'all says I came from Savannah, so moving here was a bit of a shock. Sustainability is a huge for folks, and walkability is welcoming. However, I get disturbed by some folks on Facebook. It seems like there are folks that don't welcome positive change. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Facebook and positive change?
It's just change, period. Stuck in your ways. You gotta change to grow.
Repeat what the person said because I don't see it on our little chat box here.
Okay, so it says sustainability is huge for folks and walkability is welcoming. However, I get discouraged by some folks on Facebook. It seems like there are folks that don't welcome positive change.
Keyboard warriors.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we see that. Nick says,
I guess I can take that first.
No, you don't have to answer that question.
Hard.
That's rhetorical. But you can go ahead if you want to comment on it.
Yeah, I'll comment on it. It'll be my personal experience. Change for a lot of people is hard, especially if you are set in your ways and you have, tunnel vision. If all you see is this, and you never branch out to this, you will never appreciate life and how things are because everything is not a one. We live in a big world. Everybody has opinion about something. And when you are running a city, we have to look at the majority of the decisions. We have to look at, can we afford it? Can we spend taxpayers' money on it? Is it something that we're going to have to fix? We have to look at the maintenance. How's it going to look 5, 10, 20 years from now? So when we spend taxpayers' money, we must be good stewards over taxpayers' money. And change for a lot of people is hard. You just have to, I'd say give it a chance. I'd say give it a chance. When I was in college, there was this book called Who Moved My Cheese? And it was a good book. I don't know if you guys ever read it before, but it's a perfect book for leadership. And it shows how we as people are. You can try to please as many as you can, but there will be a certain few that will be stuck where they are. But we still represent them too. And we try to reach across the aisle to let them know this is what we're doing. We have meetings constantly. We give them our phone numbers. We give them our city hall council meetings are recorded. We try to be as transparent as we can. And we even give them our phone number. You can pick up the phone and call me or Sean. I think we about the most active and talk a lot and into social media and things like that. We're more accessible than some council members. Everybody don't answer the phone right away like me and Sean do.
I'm sure that's super appreciated too. It's super appreciated.
Yes.
You actually get to talk and listen, and they get to feel heard for a minute.
Yes, and that's what it's all about. I always say if you could make a person smile, boy, you've done something awesome because you have touched their heart for that split second, all the noise and stuff that goes on in the world. But if you could make that person smile, you've done something.
Right. We also have a farmer's market would be lovely. I agree. Secondly,
yes,
I was in the Army. Nobody likes a poto potty. That's facts. I second, third, fourth, and fifth that one. And we got another one from her too. I would like to see all of it. Definitely more shops. We got Nicholas Harvey. Bring more food choices.
Heck
Joshua
yeah.
says more homes. Hot cheese. Probably didn't read that cheese book, I'm sure. But he said, always going to be people scared of change. Thank
absolutely.
you, Councilman. Folks don't understand that change can be good. I read that book. I'm sure. We're sure you did.
Who Moved My Cheese? You ever read Who Moved My Cheese before? It's a good book.
Mm-hmm. I ate the cheese, but I didn't move it. And then we got another one. M. Stevens 44. Sometimes council members even take you out to lunch. Someone's trying
yes,
to
I have done that too. Yeah.
I actually went out to lunch with Mark Stevens. So thank you for coming. Hey, everybody that's coming, thank you guys so much. And Mark, thank you for lunch. It was great. El Ranchitos. If you guys know, if you guys like Mexican food in Port Wentworth, go to El Ranchitos. I take all my clients there if I get a chance.
Or a guava.
So,
or a guava is
and
good.
Cheap, and it's good. So I mean, definitely check them out. So
you've been there. It's pretty good.
It's really good. So the city is looking at infill developments on the city-owned land and gateway commercial zones. So, Sean, can you give us an example or can you explain to us what city-owned infill is and how it could benefit the residents?
So city infilled, owned land is basically the vacant land that city owns, right? And we can use that through our downtown development authority, through our development authority. If a business wants to come in there and put a business there, we can give them a little bit of tax abatement, help them with, financing and stuff like that. It's basically meant for what citizens want and what we are lacking. This will be kind of like that gap in between or bridge in between that, hey, if citizens want something and we have some property available through our city, then we can kind of encourage them to build something that's what citizens are really wanting over there. And that's what we want to use kind of like some of that infill city land for.
How do you determine what business you're going to put there?
You have a town hall meeting, ask citizens, hey, this is kind of stuff that they are looking for. We can find somebody that wants to open up a business like that, build a building for them through our downtown development authority, and let them operate it, and they'll pay us rent.
Hello, y'all says, what types of businesses do the two of you want to see in our city?
I want more sit down places, more restaurants, more places to shop. I don't really want too many big box stores, but if they come, they're more than welcome to. But I really like to see more mom and pop stores and restaurants.
A Target would
What
be
about you,
nice.
Thomas? What about you, Thomas?
I have, that's a layered question for me, and this is my opinion, right? This is what I would love to see. I would love to see more restaurants, a movie theater.
Whoa, that'd be great.
A place where I could go get my teeth cleaned without having to always drive to Savannah. I would love to.
Rankin's not far.
Rankin ain't bad, but I would love it. I love it to be in Port Wentworth. And as far as the restaurant, it could be a set down. I don't even mind fast food. It doesn't really bother me. But a restaurant like an Olive Garden or a bar and grill or something like that. But just restaurants, pure family style environment. Man, so many different restaurants out there. Even a startup restaurant would be great, coming from like a local mom and pop or something. Actually, we have space for that right now. If somebody want to move into a little space that we know a guy right now that's looking for a tenant to move into his 2,000 square foot area. How much is that?
About 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a barbecue guy's gonna come in? Is that still happening?
Yeah, meet and spot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be cool. Where's that gonna be at?
It's gonna be in the Colebrook Plaza, right behind City Hall.
Nice. Good barbecue is always good. So I hope it's great. I can't wait.
If it's done right.
There's room for other people that would like to come. Brandon, you ever thought about starting a business? We got space for you.
I mean, yeah, I've got all kinds of ideas. I just don't know if that Port Wentworth would like them. Just kidding. So the plan mentions senior centers and the pocket parks, which we were talking about this like forever. That we don't have enough parks, so the pocket park seems cool. And then the small local businesses. So would you say that the main focus is more community rather than the big box stores?
Community.
Definitely. I mean, community comes first.
Yeah.
Big box stores are welcome, but we would definitely want more community mom and pop stores, for local families. If local people want to invest in our community, open a business, we will welcome them with open arms. Plus, we have an incentive program right now through the city that if you open up, there's a list of businesses that qualify for it. We'll give you 50% off of ERU, tapping fees, construction permit fees, and build out permit fees, 50% off.
Wow,
So to help
that's awesome.
incentivize more small businesses to come in our city.
So you would say that would be how you attract the small local businesses instead of the chain stores, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's catch up on the chats here. Okay, so hello, y'all says I like that small gathering places that support local businesses. A movie theater and dentist would be great. Laugh out loud. Savannah Realtor 7403 agreed on the movie theater. Nick said I'm on board with good barbecue restaurant. Who is not? And then it says, what about things for our youth? We have a lot of youth that needs things to do.
Well, that's coming towards the end of the show. Anchor Park.
That's it.
It's
Creating
dope.
a destination.
It's dope. That's for sure. So this is So this is
right.
yeah. So how do you go about attracting them other than that then? So, do you have any other incentives that are helpful? Because we've come across a couple of those like family small and business. They just don't last. So is there, other than giving them like a break on the getting in and getting started?
Well, do you guys offer mentorship? Because I think that's the downtown development. Mr. Barbie was talking about some mentorship. Does the downtown development authority give you guys mentorship? Give them mentorship if they need it?
Yes, we will give mentorship. There's a few business owners on there. Their meet and spot guy Kevin is on the board. We have another guy named Hilton Ford, and he's part of the J.C. Lewis Medical Facility Group. We have Chani Patel that owns the Days Inn, and we have another guy, Kaur Patel, that owns the Wingate Hotel. So a lot of business-minded people in there. Definitely, if they need any help, incentivizing. Plus, we have our Visit Port Wentworth Chamber of Commerce. They can definitely help promote the businesses, help them out whatever way possible, making them successful.
Excellent. And then public and private partnerships are mentioned. Is that what the Downtown Development Authority is?
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a public-private partnership. We help them incentivize this stuff. We can help them build it, help them grow the business, and we want a vibrant area. That's why we activate our Downtown Development Authority, because it has different powers compared to our development authority.
All right. Okay, so if new businesses come to downtown, what type do we need most? Coffee shops, breweries, bakery, or services? Put it in the chat. Let's know. Coffee shop, brewery, bakery, or services? Which one would you want, Brandon? Because you come here every now and then, right?
I mean, I come there as often as I can, I guess, because it's as long as it's not traffic time. Yeah. I
would love a bakery, but Publix has got a pretty good bakery, right?
Right.
Publix do a good job.
You would like a good, Thomas? Would you like a good bakery?
I think Publix does a good job. I think the brewery or the coffee shop would get a little bit more business, because I think Publix got the bakery nailed down.
Yeah, because there's like a whole like lull of space that would be nice to offset some of that early morning coffee traffic. I think if you put a new coffee shop in there in between the spots, it'll ease up traffic on 21. That's my opinion.
Yeah, a little coffee shop that serves a little toast with the I think it's a tomato and some avocado on it or something, with a little salt and a little pepper. That'd be nice.
A nice, like, more organic style restaurant type thing.
Yes. Or some of my favorites. I love toasted applesauce sandwiches. Yeah. I don't know if you ever had them before, but all you do is you take 2 pieces of toast, you toast them, and time they come out of that toaster, they're still hot. And you take some cinnamon applesauce and just spread 2 layers of cinnamon applesauce over it and put it back on there. Woo-wee. You don't know what you're missing unless you tried it.
I'm a fan of the tomato sandwiches.
Yes, I love those too.
Ooh, fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, let's catch up on the comments a little bit. Okay, so hello, y'all says this is great, but I have to say it. Keep the data centers out, and we should be golden. Laugh out loud. She
It had
said
to
she
happen.
had to.
Wow.
Had to.
Just to give you an update,
had to drop that in there.
We don't have no application for a data center.
None.
Okay.
Zero. Let's see. Zero.
Aaron said Publix is not a bakery. Okay. Hot Cheese says a real coffee shop would be great. And then Aaron says all they care about is factories. This guy has no clue. Okay.
Factories. What factories?
Yeah.
But
All
Publix
right.
do have a bakery. What does he mean by that? Publix do have a bakery.
But we
I don't
have
know.
A bakery and a deli shop.
Hey, we want, there's this lady in Rice Hope that's doing the little bakery thing. And we went
Maddie,
up there and
but-
bought some. Man, those things were amazing.
Ooh.
A little
Who
mom and
was
shop
it?
bakery shop would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, she lives. I
Absolutely.
think she does this thing on Saturdays in Rice Hope. She puts it on the Rice Hope Facebook group. And I think every Saturday morning they have like a little stand set up there right in front of their house.
Really?
And it's some
that
amazing
Kim?
baked goods. Huh? What was that?
Is that Kimberly Cox?
I'm not sure the name exactly, but I went by there past Saturday to get some, and it was amazing.
He used to do great pastries and baking in Rice Hope was Maddie. Oh my God, it was so delicious. Every time we did a birthday cake, we got it from Maddie. So she got hurt, so she couldn't do it anymore. But
she's my neighbor, and I probably had the best strawberry cheesecake ever that was made by her.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So
Cheesecake.
good. So good. So
Can
good.
she be my neighbor? I love a good cheesecake.
That brings up a cheesecake factory.
Oh my
That'd
god.
be nice.
Oh, a cheese. Oh, there it is. Cheesecake Factory. We voted. Y'all lost. Cheesecake Factory. Bring it in. Bring it in.
That would be nice.
Those cheesecakes are like this big. That's like 20 pounds of a cheesecake. So we'll get into Gateway Park. So this is a redesigned Gateway Park with the whole landscaping, signage, and a welcoming entrance feature. What? So Sean, why are gateway entrances so important for the city's identity?
So it's basically the first piece that you see when you entering Port Wentworth, right? It's basically like visual, when it's inviting, when people drive through it, it makes them feel more safer, more vibrant and more, drivable. Just gives them a great first impression when they enter the city. And Gateway Park that's what it's designed to do. So that's what, we're going to redo the fountain, add some more green space to it, maybe even extend it out through there and make it a little bigger, put a little sidewalk on there, some benches so people can sit there, hang out, look at the water fountain and enjoy.
I mean, that's kind of why I show up 15 minutes late to parties, to make that impression too. So I get it.
All right. So how does something like Gateway Park impact economic development, Thomas?
Well, a designed gateway creates a sense of community. You could go to the actual park and escape. Whenever there's a water fountain and water is playing in the background, for some reason, it just makes you peaceful. A lot of people want to take a quarter, dime, nickel, or penny and flip it and make a wish. But we hope you don't do that because it messes up the drainage mechanism that's in the water fountain. But creating another little destination, Gateway Park, is good for the citizens to go and get away. Go sit down and have a picnic in the park.
Well, it's sometimes just nice to have
Everybody
the green
loves a
space,
picnic.
right? Just to get out of everybody's in in their phones all the time, blocked behind a computer, at their desk, watching TV. So, it's good to have green spaces out there. So it's going crazy in the chat right now. We see what's going on.
Is it about the Gateway Park?
It's about all kinds of
Hopefully it's
stuff.
about the Gateway.
Anyway,
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We invite people on to come in and chat, and I appreciate everybody that's coming on. Let's keep it civil, please, in the chat, okay? But yeah, no, I like green
What's in
spaces
this?
for getting your mental stability back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Don't worry about it.
Brandon, you getting ready? Brandon,
I mean,
what's going on? You putting your war
it's
helmet
about to
on?
be a girl fight. You know that?
You putting on a
Crazy.
war helmet?
I know. I'm wrapping the hair up.
I think I'm gonna.
Brandon, take this sword and put it back in your sheath.
I got these swords, right?
We're gonna take that off. It's getting wild over there. It's okay. Brandon, you got the next question, buddy.
Yeah. So is this about more beautification, branding, or both when it comes to the signage and the first impressions of Gateway Park?
Is that for me?
Either one of you.
Well, either one. I'll take it. I'm a big fan of beautification improvements and helping improve the quality of life for our citizens. Because at the end of the day, to have a community, you got to have citizens. And it's even better when people that's sitting on council can provide a sustainable, safe community and a prosperous business area for people to come and have a good time. And that's what we're all about when it comes to the Gateway Park and also Anchor Park. I don't want to talk too much about Anchor Park, but right now it's just Gateway. And it's a little small area, but it's still a place where citizens could come and relax and get away from the hustle and bustle of everything that's going on, in the world. You could get lost, but we want you to get lost in our new park. Get lost.
With your parents, hopefully. Get lost with your parents. Don't just get lost in the streets. So obviously, first impressions are important. They matter to everyone, even if you don't want to say they do. So in the comments, if you think the city should invest more in Gateway features, let us know, yes or no. If you say no, then just don't comment. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to catch up on some of the chat, not all of the chat. Okay, so
I would like to know what some of them chats are.
well,
It must be juicy.
it's getting pretty juicy. I'll read a couple to you. One of them is juicy, and I might want you to respond to this one. So first, actually, I would say, Aaron Ravel said, "Can't solve problems when this council is beholden to Steve Brock." Who is Steve Brock? I have no idea who that is. Do you guys know who she's talking about?
I think he's a developer that's developing the industrial park down there, across from Rice Hall.
Oh, SPH 21
or Commerce Center, PWCC.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And she says, beholden to Steve
What
Brock.
was the question, though?
She says, can't solve problems when the council is beholden to Steve Brock and keeps building warehouses. Looks like that haven't been denied. Anything he wants, he gets, basically, is what she's saying. There's no question. It was just a comment. I was asking because I didn't know who he was.
I thought it was a question.
I was just asking who he was. I had no clue who he was.
He's one of those great investors to the city.
And then Hot Cheese asks, what's the name of the fountain in Gateway Park?
I don't think we have named it or anything like that. It's just called Gateway Park. So maybe something we can do in the future when we redevelop it.
There we go.
Patrick
Name
Donovan.
it the Fountain of Brandon. The Fountain of Brandon.
There we go.
I think the Fountain of Patrick Donovan would be great.
How about we share between both of y'all, Patrick and Brandon's
Fountain of youth or joy or something positive. Something positive.
Definitely.
To keep out of these comments.
Hot Cheese said he's got dibs on naming the fountain. That's what he said.
No. Go eat the cheese. He made the cheese.
So here's some renderings we got. We got these from Katie, right? She sent these over to talk about what it's going to look like when they start, developing everything. So this is the rendering of potential Highway 21 Lakeside Boulevard intersection improvements.
21.
Yeah.
So I think
So
that renderings for 21 and
That's by the Chevron gas station.
yeah, by Parkside Boulevard. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
the
a
rendering
Chevron
for the
gas
new
station.
light,
Yeah.
and that's coming soon.
that's the where the
They're
bank
actually,
is going to be over there. Is that correct?
yeah, the bank is going to
Yes.
be on the back corner over
Core
there.
Bank right there, in that corner right there. Whoops.
And then I think they're going to have like a cut through there to where you can get on 21 as well. Just make a right onto
Right
there.
out. Yeah.
Right, it'll be right in, right out from that
Right.
development.
So are these upgrades seen cosmetic at first glance? How do they actually improve safety? Are we widening the sidewalks? Like I think the light already is going to improve safety, right?
It's going to improve
Yes,
my
the
temper
light
while leaving
is,
the town.
and they're going to actually put in some other lanes. That particular intersection that's being redesigned right there at the corner of Highway 21 and Rice Hope Boulevard. I guess that's what that is right there, that highway
Yeah.
right there. That's the first part of widening of actually Highway 21. They're going to widen Highway 21 from Highway 30 all the way up to Rankin, making it a 6-lane highway. But that light that's been put in is the first patch. So when you start seeing all those orange barrels out there, and you can have a little growing pains until they get the 6 lanes put in.
So GDOT is doing engineering for 21, making it into 6 lanes from all the way from Highway 30 till 9th Street in Rankin. And they're also looking at redoing the 95 not completely redoing the 95 interchange, but adding more lanes. So
2 more lanes, one on each side.
One on each side to kind of relieve some of that traffic coming up 95.
Get it flowing.
Well, that's good. That sounds like more. Yeah, we got to get some traffic moving. So I'm glad you brought that up.
So, but the thing is, we are on state's mercy. It's owned by the state. We got it put on our tier 1 project list, and they're doing the engineering now, and hopefully they'll start on this project soon. But we are definitely pushing them as hard as we can to get this project started as soon as possible, because we definitely need 21 wider and 95 interchange more easier flowing to help with the traffic. Because I take my son to school every morning to Savannah Christian, and oh my God, man, it takes me a while just to get to 95. So I live through that pain every day.
I had to tell you, there's a time where I took Thaddeus to Jenkins every morning, and I hated this part.
Yeah.
So this is.
I understand the pain. I go through it every day, going there and coming back from school. So I'm pushing them as hard as I can to make 21 wider as soon as possible.
That'd be great. Everyone would appreciate
we're
that.
at their mercy, and let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All of them. That's awful. So this is the pedestrian bridge near Rice Hope Schools. They say it could become the visual landmark. Is the placement part of the strategy there?
So it is kind of, it kind of gives identity to the bridge. Something that, bridges do is, people remember it when they pass through it. They see the name and stuff like that. And people remember that, hey, I was in Port Wentworth riding through it. I saw the sign, on the bridge and stuff like that. So it's kind of more of like, making an identity for the town, people to remember it by, because it's essentially a landmark, for the city. It's going to be there for years and years to come. It's something that people remember Port Wentworth by.
Yeah, it's like a welcome mat. You come up to a person's house for the first time, because first impressions are important. And when you come into Port Wentworth, you see that big old lit up Port Wentworth sign. It creates an impression in your mind. Wow, these people are serious about their community, and we are serious about our community. Out of 537 cities in the state of Georgia, Port Wentworth has consistently made the safest city list every year.
Wow.
Port Wentworth.
That's really good.
And there's another 45-acre nature preserve that's supposed to go with like a little trail connection right behind the bridge on the Rice Creek side. That's coming up pretty soon as well. Nothing will be
cool.
developed. It will be kind of like a nature's preserve with like a trail and
40 acres.
little water feature in there. So that's
Cool.
also in the works.
All right. Well, I'm gonna catch up on the chat here on the ones I can read. The rest is crazy.
Uh-oh.
So, Nicholas said, "How long will adding the lanes take? Estimate."
Look, they're doing engineering now. If it was up to me, I'll get them to start tomorrow. But unfortunately, we don't
project.
have a timeline because it's a state project, right? We can only tell them, hey, do it as fast as you can. End of the day, it's a state highway. It's completely on GDOT when they will start and what they will do. We can push them as hard as we can, but we have no timeline. I know the engineering is just about complete. Next phase would be for them to start the work, but I don't have a timeline.
All right. And then Aaron Ravel says, "Who you have to know to get on the development authority." So she might have missed the part where we talked about it. So you want to bring that? You want to kind of bring that up again? How do you get on
Just
the development
email
authority?
a resume to Steve Davis or James Touchton if you want to get on the development authority board.
Okay.
And then the
And
end of the day,
Josh-
council decides on who gets to put on there.
Okay. And Josh said, "Bring the chat back up," and we're not going to do that because it's crazy over here. And then Hello Y'all says he had an issue with getting to the hospital 2 hours. Her child had anaphylaxis. Thank God the ambulance got there, but it took a while. So she's talking about the roads, obviously. And then the rest is a lot of arguing. So good stuff. All right. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So the I-95 overpass lighting as part of this thing is about civic pride or tourism appeal. Is it both, one or the other?
I think it's both. It kind of same thing like the other bridge. It gives you a visual whenever you come through Port Wentworth. Having a couple of signs saying, "Hey, welcome to Port Wentworth" and stuff like that goes a long way. Especially for tourism as well. That's the first thing people see if they are staying at a hotel or coming off an exit to get gas or eat at a restaurant or something like that. That's your first visual when you're coming off 95, right? You wanted to make it look as inviting as possible for them to remember it by, right? If it doesn't look good, they most likely is probably not going to stop again on that exit to, stay at a hotel or, eat at a restaurant and stuff like that. It's more of a visual, but at the same time, it would be something for, for businesses to thrive. It will definitely help the hotels and the restaurants and gas stations and stuff like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the colors. I like the color blue is my favorite color, but the physical improvements that we have embarked on is a great way to communicate and to instill civic pride into residents and anyone that actually comes see what we got going on. It's inviting. Whoa, what they got going on. Especially
That
with
look cool.
Park.
It looks really cool.
I don't mean it.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
I look forward to it.
And there's gonna be streetscape all the way on 21 on both sides as well, sidewalks and streetscape. So that's going to be coming as well. But we don't want to spend a bunch of money on doing streetscapes and sidewalks right now because we know the expansion on 21 is coming. So we don't want to build something and then literally GDOT will come out there and tear it down.
Yeah. So we got it.
We're waiting
kind
for
of
them
sort of handcuffed a little bit.
Yeah,
wait till GDOT do what they're gonna do, and then we'll come in and do our additions to what they have done. But those are just ideas that the Kimley Horn Company had given us with all the different inputs that we got from citizens, and we're making some of those citizens' inputs a reality.
It's like the sphere. If you take like the sphere and take the sphere thing and put it along the side, and you can put like notes and have a great day. Welcome to Port Wentworth. Drive safe.
By the time the state gets it all done, it might be time. It'd be cheap to do that. But Aaron Ravel asks specifically, who from downtown is on the authority?
On which one? Development Authority or
the Downtown Development Authority?
Um, I think Hilton Fordham is the only one that lives in downtown. Kevin Thompson lives in, I think, Newport.
Newport.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So Aaron, if
But
those
hey,
are the two people,
we have 2 openings for Downtown Development Authority.
Yeah.
And just to be specific, Downtown Development Authority is just not for downtown Port Wentworth. It's for the whole city of Port Wentworth.
Exactly.
okay. And there's 2 spots open. So Aaron, if you want to get on that, I mean, that'd be a good idea to put in a.
Please do. We're always looking for nice, positive volunteers that want to be engaged and informed.
All right. And then put in the chat, would better lighting, art, and landscape make you more likely to explore downtown? Yes or no? Put it in the chat.
Put in the chat.
Put it in the chat. All right.
Lord have mercy. This is hard.
Yeah, the chat is rough over here on us, guys. It's going wild over here. I mean, I'm showing everybody.
I don't know what's going on.
It's wild. Let me give you guys a quick preview. It's going back and forth, so it's not friendly. So we're gonna keep it off right now.
The chat are battling back and forth.
Yeah, they're all battling, so we're gonna let them go. It's good.
Oh, it's like Wildin' Out.
I thought it was...
Put them on the Wildin' Out. We could be the new Wildin' Out for Port Wentworth.
So
I would rather it be civil
beating up
and
on
be
each
on
other.
the screen, but that's fine. All right, Brandon, you're up.
So this is showing us the multi-trail connections linking neighborhoods, parks, and roads. So how important are the trails for property values and the community health, would you say? Whichever one wants. Sean, you want that?
Yeah, so I'll start with it. So basically, we want the anchor park to be the main hub, right? That would be basically, we want all the trails that are developed around the city to come to Anchor Park. So when you have an anchor where the trail kind of comes into and comes off of, it kind of gives everybody a starting point, and it goes through different areas, and it just improves the quality of life. You can walk there, better for your health, walk in nature, go to Anchor Park, enjoy yourself, just bunch of different things that it can help with, and that's why we are developing this trail plan. Once the trail plan is done, it will be almost 15 miles long. I mean, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. We're going to work on this, but it will be, when it's finished, it will be almost 15 miles, and it will connect just about every neighborhood to Anchor Park.
It's like a good warm-up to Anchor Park, so you can get your warm-up in before you play the game.
Okay. Well, could I say something? What I personally love about the trails, it gives people an opportunity to not only walk and hold hands. You got your wife or your significant other, and you got your kids with you. You can connect to each other as you are connecting to our city. Walking in a safe environment. It's like getting away. And for those that love the golf carts, you'll be able to get in your golf cart instead of driving your vehicle, and just go to Anchor Park or stop by Sean's shop or something and pick up something to drink or something, and keep rolling. It's a great opportunity for citizens to spend a lot of time together, and being connected to Anchor Park is going to be nice. You're going to be able to go there and be able to see an ice hockey game or any type of ice hockey event and eat some food at the same time. Yeah. At a sit-down restaurant.
That was good. That was nice. That was good. Connecting with your loved one while you connect to Anchor Park.
I love that.
Healthy couple's a happy couple, right?
So I'm gonna actually speed this up a little bit because we're running a little bit longer than we wanted to. Not a big deal. I'm enjoying the conversation, guys, but we're gonna speed it up a little bit, especially if we want to get to some Anchor Park and not lose our entire crowd. So, as you see here on the page,
I want to hear some comments.
Well, you can watch the YouTube channel. You can
tell us that. Tell us who's fighting.
If you guys are curious about what's going on in the comments and you can't see them right now, just go watch it again, and you'll be able to see all the great comments going on right there. So
rewatch it over and over again.
So the one thing I do want to ask, okay, so this
I was just wondering who was
trail.
fighting.
This is the
was Cheese battling out with R29 or something?
It has nothing to do with the two
all
of
right.
you either. It's just
Yeah. So really quick, Megan says, what safety features are the trails going to have?
It's
So
going
if
to
you're
be
talking
8
about
foot,
because this is going to be
8 foot
going through the
wide trails.
nighttime.
It's gonna have some lighted areas and stuff as well, you know, for the majority.
Cameras. Yeah.
So lighted cameras and 8 foot trails to go through the neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
And
So
there'll
no
be
mistake.
some poles that will have like a recording ability.
All right, great. So there'll be some cameras in case something happens, lighting if you're in the dark.
Yeah, and
and
you
all
know,
that kind of stuff.
everybody is not on their best behavior at all times, so we got to put in, be prepared for those type of aspects of a society, because you know we all have our good, bad, and ugly citizens. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that, but I mean, you're right. I mean, and I'm glad. Hey, thank you for asking that, Megan, because I didn't even think about that. You know, safety at night walking down those trails. I mean, obviously, everybody gets off in the wintertime. It can get dark quick, you know what I'm saying, after work. So it's good to have the safety measures. But all right, now we're going to talk about Anchor Park and the updates. Okay. And I know you guys got a lot of pictures you guys sent me. And first off, if you didn't see the video that me and Brandon did, it is on the YouTube channel. You can check it out right there. It's also on my Facebook page. It's on Brandon's YouTube channel. Did you guys put it on the Port Wentworth City page? What are you guys doing? When are we doing that?
We can
do it. Put it on there. But if you guys want to check out what's going on, this update, we had David Stahl, assistant city manager, on there, and we had Sean with us to walk us through the park. So great video, a lot of stuff I didn't know about Anchor Park. So I'm super excited that you guys took us through there, and I really appreciate it. But let's go talk about what's going on here. So,
nice. So Anchor Park is obviously, it's an indoor and outdoor sports facility that's still under construction right now. I think Sean knows a bit. You told us all about it, so I think that you know about it. So what all does the Anchor Park facility include when it's finished?
So this picture that you're looking at is where the concession stand is going to be for the amphitheater. And amphitheater should be ready by end of August. And we're hoping we'll have our first concert in end of August. That's what our goal is.
That's the bar right there. That little. Missed it.
All right, go back again.
Could you go back one?
Go back to the amphitheater one.
Yeah.
The second picture.
Next one.
Yeah. So this is next.
What do you did right here?
No, next one.
Next one. Next one.
So this one is looking from our club seat and the suite level, and it
this
will
is
have
the stage, right?
That's the stage.
Yeah,
but
that's the stage.
Where we took the picture from, it's from the top. So that's where the suite level is and club seating is. It's
16 in a row.
And then you have your own bar and concession stand up there too. So from there to the stage is 125 feet to where the stage is, where the entertainment will happen, where your performers are. You're literally 125 feet away.
That looks really good. I mean, wow.
So can we get season box?
And the amphitheater sits about 5,000 plus citizens. I mean, it ranges. It could be reconstructed for volleyball, for basketball, for a Beyonce's concert or a Dave Chappelle, or maybe a Garth Brooks or something. I mean, 5,000 is a lot of people.
5,000 ain't gonna be enough for Beyonce. You don't need a lot more than that.
Well, you never. She might want to do a small.
She might
maybe like a Beyonce tribute band. Maybe
she might be charitable. You don't know. She might want to be charitable.
Yeah, we
Real
don't know,
quick,
man.
here's a
We
good
just want to
question.
provide them a safe space that they could come and show us their talent.
All right, go to the
Real
next
quick,
slide.
I want to talk about this real quick. So on the right side here, this is where the performers are at, and then on the left side, that's where they're like unloading everything. Is that correct?
That's right. So the trucks will pull in there and they will unload everything, and then all the rooms and stuff are going to be on the right side of the screen, and then the stage is going to be middle. So you won't be able to see that. There will be a wall right there, and then the wall would actually have big projectors on there to where you can see the same thing that's happening in the middle stage.
Awesome.
I want to
And
request Tim Dillon and Bert Kreischer. So can you make that happen? I want Tim Dillon and Bert Kreischer.
I'm sure they can make it happen.
We'll try.
And box seats for that. You know what I mean?
All right. Aaron,
Can we go to the
asked-
next photo?
Well, real quick, I want to get this question real quick. So Aaron asked, is the park in Highlands still being built that was going to back up to Anchor Park? Do you guys know that?
Highlands.
I'm not sure. I think Highlands is part of City of Savannah, so
That's
we don't
Savannah.
really get updates from there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, we don't know, Aaron, but thank you for the comment. All right. So here's the next one. Is this like the party rooms? What is this?
This is the party room. So you see that beam in the middle is going to be a wall there, and then those windows look into the ice rinks. So this will be the two party rooms for birthday parties, different events, and it's going to be a sliding door, so you can always open it up and make it into a bigger room.
Okay. All right. Talk about this, because I know you guys are excited about this, right?
Oh yeah, this is it. This is what I'm excited about, because I'm a big fan of Mountain Dew and Gatorade. Although I do drink a little bit, a real little. But this right here is the ice bar. Across the top that you see there, that I guess a U shape, it's gonna be ice all the way around the actual top of the bar. So you'll be able to take your drink and put it on actual ice.
You can keep your drink cold
and above the
watering
bar.
it down.
I think it's the next one. Is it 280 screen viewing projector?
Yeah, look at the next screen.
Yeah, the next screen. I think
This one.
Sorry, next slide.
I know
No,
about this one.
So this one is basically the ice ring. They painted the Ghost Pirate side already, just to see what the color scheme and everything is going to look like. But this is going to be the actual ring. And then you see where that little glass area is on the left-hand side. You see all those white plastic things. So that's going to be part of the restaurant. So you can sit there and watch your kids or whoever's in there, watch them practice, play, everything while sitting at the restaurant.
Yep.
Or giggle at all the people that fall when they're.
So Aaron had brought up that M Markets had a hard time pulling talent. Of course, you guys don't run that. Who is bringing in the talent? What's the agency?
So it's the same group that's runs the end market. It's called OVG Group, and they are managing this one. And they just got a brand new amphitheater in Macon as well. They're managing that. They manage around 5,000 venues throughout the country, in different cities.
Wow.
They're huge, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I see talent coming over there at End Market and concerts all the time.
We're gonna go sing. Sting is coming in May.
I thought you said you're going to sing.
Really cool.
That's not talent. That's not talent.
No. All right. So talk about this part right here, please.
So this is the ice cream. Can we go to the next slide?
Yep.
That's the
Next slide.
part of the same thing.
Same
Let's
thing.
go to one more slide. Go back.
Go back one.
Okay. So this right here is by the bar and the restaurant. It will have about 220 seating capacity, full restaurant bar. Where you see that wall on top will have a 240-inch LED screen and TVs on left and right. They will have NFL games showing, ice hockey games showing, any kind of sports events and stuff will be showing there. On top of that, they will host Ghost Pirate away games watch parties.
Yeah.
When they're playing away, they will have their watch parties right there at Anchor Park.
So all the puckheads come out to here and watch the games together and chant against the goalie and all that stuff. That's right. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool.
So we're super excited. You know, everybody wants more restaurants. That's another restaurant that's coming there where if we open to public, you can go there anytime and eat.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So they're going to have a restaurant here. There was another plan for, did you said the Town Collective or Liberty Collective? What
Port
was that
Collective. That's still in the works. We haven't pushed it over the line yet. We're still working through a little bit of details, but that's what we're excited about too. We can't give you too much details yet, but
I'm about to say,
once we get them to sign on the dotted line, we'll give you all the information you need.
All right, cool. Are there anything else you want to talk about these pictures?
No, I mean, you know, we're just looking forward to this. Is one of the biggest investment that city has ever made in Anchor Park. You know, we're excited. You're going to have basketball, volleyball, bunch of, you know, disc hockey,
tennis courts, pickleball.
I mean, you name it. Farmers market, football, soccer. So big investment.
Splash park.
Actually, yeah, definitely.
Memorial for military veterans.
And you can see all that stuff. We talk about that in my video. You can find that on me and Brandon's page. Also, it's going to be on the City of Port Wentworth page, I'm sure. And then, of course, when we're done in August, right? That's when the time frame is?
Yes, end of August. First concert.
This August, yeah.
First concert this August. So
August 2026.
August of 2026. Anchor Park is almost there. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys, thank you so much for coming on and giving us an update on everything. I know that it's been fun. It's been a fun show. It's been a fun show. And for everybody that's in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming on and chat. Look, I'll tell you what, though, I appreciate everybody that comes on here and watches. So, I mean, whether we agree, disagree, whether you want to talk to the city council member, we're going to have, who are we having on next week? Let's check it out. We are going to have, that was in there. Okay.
You took it off. That's right there.
My bad.
You're bad.
Next week, we're going to have the mayor of Pooler and the pro temp from Pooler coming on. Then we're going to have Ben Blackwell from the Lincoln City Council member. He's coming on the 16th. Oh, cool. And we got Lucy, who had to reschedule where she had her all of her appliances explode on Christmas Eve, and Georgia Power did not take responsibility. Yeah, and then we got Mark Stevens coming on March 2nd. So please come back on and watch our stuff. And I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on, and for everybody that chatted. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and chatting. You made it very interesting for us over here. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Hello, y'all. Thank you, Miss Mark Stevens. Thank you, Josh.
Debatable.
Right. Look, I just thank everybody for coming. So thank you guys so much for coming and watching. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you for having us, man. It was a great time.
Yep. Anytime.
Great time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
I want to see those comments.